what I want to do is just kind of let things develop. There's certain things that I want to cover. And also, part of what I thought about is what we talk about is going to depend, at least in part, on you all. Because I don't know you. You don't know me for the most part, with a few exceptions. But I'd kind of like to get to know you and learn a little bit about the kind of businesses that you have, who you are in your businesses. So if I can, with Howard's permission, is he still here? Yeah, he's back there. Can I poll your audience?
Can you poll my audience?
P-O-L-L, your audience. Not P-U-L-L. Can
Of course, yes. There
So,
are victims. I mean,
I guess the first thing is, who are you? President, owners of companies? Give me a hand. A lot of presidents and owners. Sales? Not sales, but not owners. 3 or 4. Technicians? A few technicians? Let's see if I had any other. No, those were. Anything else other than those general categories? Yes?
Office administration.
Office administration. Do we have any spouses who are not involved in the business? No? And my wife isn't here either. She will religiously avoid being involved with me in business. In every business I've had, she's stayed away. I don't know why that is. It's why we've been married 33 years. How about the age of the business? How about 3 years or less? 5 years or less? 10 years? Keep them up for a second. 20 years. Up to 20 years. Okay, a lot of 30 years. Whew, 50 years. 50 years here.
Well, the company is 71 years, but I'm 44 years, 45
You don't really, okay, you're 45 out of,
in the business.
Okay.
The company's 71.
100 years?
40 years.
40 years? 100? I'm counting it up. 113 years? My family has been in the business. I have not been in the business 113 years. Sometimes it feels like I've been in the business for 113 years. But my family's business has been around for 5 generations now, since 1897. How about the size of your companies? And let's just go by, are you mom and pop type business? Let's say two or three trucks. How about over from 3 to 6? Over 6? We got a lot of diversity here, Howard. I'm going to be all over the place. Okay. How about goals? This is a little harder to poll about, but of those who are like me, a mom and pop business, how many of you are satisfied with that type of business? I am. Larger companies, what are your goals? Are you wanting to grow greatly from that, build a stronger infrastructure? Is that why we're here? Build a generational business, something that you can hand down to your children and grandchildren, things like that. Is that part of the equation, or are we still... You're there?
My son.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. It's upside down. Ralph and Eric. Hi, Eric.
My grandson already wants to know when I'm retiring. So,
John M. Downey the sixth is now, he's going to be 3 years old next Sunday. So that's the 6th generation coming up. And if the boy has any sense, he'll stay away from carpet cleaning. I call carpet cleaning the family birth defect. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, if I can be so crass, as to talk about my family's business and the history of that business. My great-grandfather got involved in carpet cleaning before there was carpet. In 1897, as I said, he went to work for his brother-in-law, whose name is Martin. And Andy, can you tell the audience who Martin is?
The competitor of Downey.
They are still in business. Yep. Martin's Carpet Cleaning in Columbus. I believe Borchers is now gone, correct?
I think so. I think they merged, and then
with Martin.
Indians, they took their rug plant cleaning over.
Who did? Martin's or? Yeah, Martin's took Menendians, and also I thought they bought Borchers. In Columbus, Ohio, until about a year ago, there were three companies over 100 years old. Borchers, which was the oldest, 1879, Martin's 1891, and the youngster, John M. Downey Carpet Cleaning, which was 1897. But my great-grandfather went into business to work for his brother-in-law, Martin. And I have no idea what happened, except they probably didn't get along on all things, and he started his own company. And I'm not sure if he started his business in 1897 or went to work for his brother-in-law in 1897. He started his business, and back in those days, because there was no carpet and you were in the carpet cleaning business, he actually had 3 businesses. He had a bakery, a rug cleaning business in the back of the bakery, and a boxing ring behind the rug cleaning business for my grandfather and great uncles, who were all boxers. In fact, one of them actually fought for the world's middleweight championship in 1921, I think, Brian Downey. Look it up. It's true. And you're going to kind of get a little bit of a theme here on some of this stuff related to family business. But there were issues that developed with that business in the transition from my great-grandfather to my grandfather, and the business split into 2. One of them, the original company's business was called Downey's Columbus Carpet Cleaning, and then it split, and my grandfather, the story is, my grandfather got the phone number, and his stepmother and her family got the business name. So there was Columbus Carpet Cleaning, and then there was for the first time, John M. Downey Carpet Cleaning. I think there might have been some carpet by then, but it was still mostly rugs. He got the phone number. My grandfather, by all accounts, was quite a sales guy, quite an entrepreneur. He survived and really he thrived during the Depression. Dad told the story of his marketing methods, which I think is kind of interesting. He had flatbed trucks, and there's a area of Columbus, Bexley, familiar with Bexley, where there was a lot of high-end clients with rugs. And he would drive from road to road with this flatbed truck with a speaker mounted on the top and with runners walking along the truck. And he would say, "It's Downey's, bring out your rugs. Downey's, bring out your rugs." He'd do that every spring, and probably every time he needed more business, and developed a heck of a rug cleaning business that way. He was a great entrepreneur, but he did not have a lot of staying power. The business kind of fell into disrepair for a time, and my dad fought during World War II, or served during World War II, more than fought. He did his best to stay away from the fighting. Dad kind of resurrected the business in the mid-50s and started, he was a mom and pop just like me. He was actually doing that as a second job. He was selling cars. And as a